Assalamualaikum and hello YouTube, my name is Nur Muhammad from Ironwatch, and we are back with the full review of this awesome pilot watch from Ironwatch. So this model number is RX8006. It is powered by the Miyota 8215 and it comes in a few other colorways. You know what, let's just the price for this particular piece is from 118 until 114 US dollars. Mine came on the bracelet, which we will talk about later, but yeah, the dial options that you should be available to get is this green dial and also the blue dial and also the black dial, right? So initially this model comes with a black dial, but it also comes with a dead wheel, so I don't really like the look of the dead wheel. So that is why when they came out with this green dial, I was like, okay, I've got to jump on the end, and here we are, right? When I did the initial review, it came with this excellent actually bracelet, which I don't really know how to I don't really know what do you call this, guys? What do you call this style of bracelet? I can't really I can't really say that it is a bit of rice bracelet, because it is not, but yeah, it has this dual push butterfly clasp with this amazingly difficult to resize bracelet, because the links are so small, and the screw itself is basically a double-headed screw, right? So you have screw pins here with you have to use two flat screwdrivers to take this one in, take off these pins, right? So from here to here, and luckily our Ironwatch also supplied us with those two screwdrivers, which is good, right? So which is very good. So I've been using this on this particular bracelet for a few weeks, and after I took it off and to see how it looks on other different straps, and that is why you see this watch is on this particular strap from CNS Watch Bands, right? So the price is they are selling, if without any discount, they are selling for about $170, 170 US dollars. But if you wait for a discount on AliExpress, I think you can get it in definitely under $150, right? So powering this watch is the Miyota 8215 movement, which is amazingly or surprisingly is a hacking movement. So somehow they have managed to source a hacking version of that particular watch, but still the all those Miyota starter, you can see that second hands is it's not really as smooth as the version that second hands that you would find on a Seiko movement for example. And yeah, it has that Miyota starter, and of course it has that Miyota wobble, right? So what was that? You can't hear it. Yeah, when you wear the watch, you will feel it, and of course the rotor, you will feel that rotor moving freely at the back of the watch, right? So that is, for me it is not a big negative, but for some it might be something that you would want to consider before getting one of these, right? So let's talk a bit more about the dimensions of this particular watch. So last time I measured it at about 38 millimeters. Let's see if that is still correct, right? So basically you've got a 38.4 millimeters in diameter, right there. Yeah, well, let's go for 38.2, and a lug to lug of about 40, a very short lug to lug of just 45.5 millimeters. So very nice size here, 45.5, and a thickness of just, I think this one is about 11.7, so under 12 millimeters for a Miyota movement. Yeah, it's quite easy, good, 12 millimeters for a Miyota movement is very thin indeed, right? So, and a lug width of 20 millimeters, which is a very nice size in my opinion. But still, the one issue that I found after I took this bracelet off from the watch is that this gap between the lugs, right? So you can see if I took it off, okay, so let's just put it back here. The gap between the spring bar and the watch case is a bit too tight here. You can see that there's not much of a gap here, so getting your NATO strap, even the thinnest one, would be an issue. So that is why whenever you want to swap it out to another NATO strap or something like that, you have to do it like this, where you put the strap first and put the spring bar later, right, so that it can fit into the watch, right? So one other solution is that you can always get those bent spring bars to make sure it fits easily, so you don't have to take it off every now and then, right? So that is one single issue. Another issue that I found, other than that noisy rotor of the Miyota 8215, right? So the dial, right, the dial is featuring this matte green dial. Initially when I bought it, when I see the pictures on the AliExpress pages, so it looks like it has a sunburst dial, but in reality it is not. So it's okay, it's no issues there, because nowadays I prefer matte black, matte finish dial rather than the sunburst dial, so it is okay. But yeah, sometimes sometimes when you see something on the net and it turns out differently, so you kind of what the heck. All right, so that was my initial impression for the watch. But yeah, now I kind of like this matte black matte dial finish of this particular watch, right? So we have our indices all printed in this yellow lume. So I'm not really sure whether this is a C3. I think, yeah, maybe it is a C3 Super Luminova, but it is a bit too yellow in my opinion. You see that our indices are all printed a bit the yellow, the hue is a bit darker compared to the ones that is printed on that on the hour hand and also minute hands. So and of course we have this minute tracks printed in white, which is very, very cool. But I don't really understand why they need to put those 60-minute markers, or all of these 5 minutes interval markers on the outer side on the inner side of the minute track, which is, for me, it looks a bit too busy in my opinion, right? So the cathedral style hour hand looks beautiful, and the minute hand looks beautiful, and I just wish that they somehow managed to make this second hand a bit larger so that they can put some lume in it. But yeah, it is what it is, and the hands are all in polish finishing, which is not that bad considering the price, right? So let's talk a bit more about the case design. Is all fully brushed on the bezel, fully brushed on the case itself, so it's not really that anything special here. The brush finishing is nice, so nothing really stands out. So I just wish that they've gone a little bit further on the finishing, where they can always put the polish beveling here, but they didn't. But not a big deal. But still, for something that costs $170, I just wish that they have something extra applied on the case, right? So yeah, the crown here is really easy to use, right? So I forgot to measure the crown size. The crown size is, I think it's about 7 millimeters of 6.6 or 6.5 millimeters, so that is nice. And a screw down experience is very good, albeit you have that date ghost position, or ghost date position, so where we pull once and you can still feel the date will you can hear the noise there, tick tick tick, and you pull out to the farthest position and you can adjust the time, right? So yeah, easy to use, easy to screw back in, so there's no grittiness, so screwing it back in is okay, no issues whatsoever. But yeah, still you can feel that that date wheel moving around, right? So at the back, so we have, I can't really slide this thing out, so that's why I have to take it off. We have this brush finishing RX8006 sapphire crystal 10 ATM stainless steel pilot's watch. So that is as simple as it gets, and yep, it has this B dial pilot watch look to it. So nothing's really special, but you don't really see this this pilot watch dial with that cathedral style hands that often, right? So what else to talk about? So yeah, let's just charge the lume. Oh, before we do that, let's do a quick wristwatch check. Today I'm wearing my AddiesDive AD2113, a 39mm homage watch to a certain tea brand. So basically I've got this watch together at the same exact day as this Ironwatch, so yeah, kind of interesting to get one, right? So let's just put it on the wrist and see how it looks like. So on the wrist, so very nicely done there. And oh, I completely forgot to check out the weigh on this particular watch or what particular bracelet, right? So let's just put it like that. So just the watch head is under 60 grams for 59 grams. If you put in together with the bracelet, it will weigh at about 126 grams. So still, anything that is under 130 grams is okay for me, right? So let's just quickly charge the loom. Oh, we can also check the sapphire crystal. It is using an anti-reflective together with an anti-reflective coating on this particular piece. So yeah, you can see that it is a genuine sapphire crystal. And let's charge the loom and see how it performs. If we can compare it with the AD2113, but of course, being a C3 Super Luminova, it will not be as as strong as the BGW9, right? So, and I've tested this during when I go to sleep, and yeah, it's not really that long lasting as the AD2113. So I guess ready, 3 2 1, and boom, we've got ourselves a nice green hue on this particular watch, right? So I don't know, guys. I feel that they could have applied more C3 Super Luminova on this particular watch, but maybe it's because the cost. But still, if AddiesDive can do this for a lot less compared to the Ironwatch, I don't see why Ironwatch can't do something similar, right? So anyways, so that is the Pilot's watch RX8006 from Ironwatch, right? So I think it is okay, and not really that affordable alternative to the other Pilot watches out there in the market today, but still a nice option if you like something a bit different. So especially as this version came with this green and also that blue dial. Right, so what do you guys think of this particular piece? So do let me know in the comment section below. And I've completely forgot. So since I've took it off, why don't show it on another strap as well, right? So this is the CNS watch band's Paratrooper strap. So that is strap number 1. And let's go with another strap from St. Martin. This is a full grain leather, right? So from St. Martin. So of course this watch is in green dial, and I've selected this green color. You know what, it kind of hurts the strap. Oh no, I love this strap. No, you know what, I'm not gonna putting it on that one. So see why I don't like it, because it has a bit too there's just a slight gap inside that particular between the lug and the lug hole and the watch case, right? So they should have shaved a bit material here so that it can fit more strap, right? So yeah, let's go with this green FKM rubber strap. I think when you put it on rubber strap, so this one can be worn in a much different situation. So you can bring this into the shower, wash your hands with it, and even go even go for a light swim inside this inside the pool using this particular watch, right? So there you have it, guys, my full review of this Ironwatch Pilot watch RX8006. So if you guys like this video, please give me a big thumbs up, and if you want to see more future video reviews such as this one, please go ahead and subscribe to my channel. Until next time, I'll see you soon. Stay safe and bye bye.